Okay. The bottom line is that I have developed a way to extend Sharpay's life by transferring her mental essence into the body of another. It was to be you until your friend Stellar Santiago got in the way. We thought no one would miss you. Go figure. What I have done is to employ nanotechnology to take over the designated host body, as is happening with your friend as we speak.
Stellar's body is being taken over by Sharpay? Jeez, I don't understand. Is there anything we could do to stop it?
Okay, I think I may have a plan. We can save her. There are some interesting spin-off technological breakthroughs. I'm going to send you in to stop Sharpay.
Say what? No, I don't think...
It's her only chance. If you seriously care for your friend, you'll do this.
Oh, the only way, huh?
The only way.
Well, okay then. I hope you're sure about this.
I'm positive. Here's how we shall go about it. You will move your shuttle into Lab B. Meanwhile, I will generate new software for your shuttle's navigational system, which will help you locate the nanites, the very small robotic devices I developed for the intrusion. One of them is Sharpay. If you can stop Sharpay, well, your friend's chances of survival improve immensely. Then, once I have located and extracted you, I shall work to repair whatever damage may have been done to Stellar during the attempted incursion.
That's just some of the interesting flora of the digestive system. That's the pylorus. That muscle has the final say over who makes it out of the stomach and into the duodenum.
Weird Al has a song about your pancreas, and I feel like in the song he said duodenum.
Yes, he does.
I'm glad I could count on you.
Flow, pancreatic juice, flow into the duodenum.
Thank you.
Surrounded by the sphincter of
I remember the end of that song.
Didn't you always wonder what it looked like? The bile slick seems to be a little fresher there.
Insulin, glucagon.
Wow, this is a tight fit. I think things are supposed to go out, not in.
Oh, well, yet here we are, doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Love a good nasty body maze.
When we first started Space Quest, I think I messaged David on Discord and said, you know, eventually we're going to have to be inside Stellar Santiago.
It's not even been that bad yet, which is really what concerns me. Like, I
It's
know...
the main pancreatic
I don't...
duct. It appears that there's some blockage toward the tail of the pancreas. It definitely gets a bit snug. Seems to be a buildup of cholesterol arterial plaque.
There's one part that gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I think that if you can handle this, you'll be okay.
Okay.
I just know that you are not one for body horror, which
No.
isn't exactly this, but it's pretty adjacent.
This is the main pancreatic duct. It appears that there's some blockage toward the tail of the pancreas. It definitely gets a bit snug. Seems to be a buildup of cholesterol arterial plaque. This is...
Ew.
It hurts your eyes to look at that. In fact, you feel a major headache coming on. That wouldn't...
Yeah, this is way too snug. This blockage needs to be cleared. Stellar's going to have to change her diet.
That is, if she can face life after having you inside her.
Wow!
Roasted.
I have a girlfriend sad face, damn.
I have a girlfriend, bucko.
The screen has like the energy of, just strolling through Walmart, but you're inside your friend's body.
Yeah.
Your friend. Go on.
Hop in.
You have no need to touch the bile.
Ooh, it's doing the wave.
Wow, check out all that bile. Looks like her liver's been doing just fine. That's a pool of bile any liver would be proud of. You sure can't speak highly of its aroma. If I'm not mistaken, and I seldom am, that's the mucosa, or inner lining of the gallbladder. It helps make the bile even more vile by absorbing spare water content.
What do you think this would be like in the hands of the King's Quest 6 team? Like, can you imagine that narrator and that prose talking about your stomach?
I want to say like the King's Quest team would just simply choose not to do this, but then we had the whale scene in 4, so maybe I'm wrong.
As cool.
I mean, can I do anything here? Like,
oh, absolutely.
You chuck one of the taped capillaries over the muscular ledge. It drops into the pool.
this game, like, I have no idea why I would think to do this. And I don't know if they were sitting there, like, with their encyclopedias of the human body, like, looking at these and going, oh, yes, this will be an excellent puzzle. Or if I am just dumb and I missed something.
And in the process, gather a nice helmet load of bile. I guess congratulations are in order.
Merry Christmas, Souha.
I think they wanted to do something involving like the inside of the body from the get-go, because the whole reason that her name is Stellar Santiago is because one of the original titles was Where in Corman Santiago is Roger Wilco.
Oh, I hate it!
They also considered innard space, and ultimately settled on the spinal frontier.
Oh.
Time for the soul chestnut.
I love how exhausted he looks as he's running.
I mean, can you relate?
So relatable. Yeah, absolutely. Glad we're causing all these blockages in this woman's body.
You don't need any more stones. At least not that kind. Nice gallstone collection. The gallstone is wedged in the bile duct, and that's just a fine place for it.
Like, I guess that I'm supposed to know that bile dissolves things because it's purple like the acid, but I didn't really know that.
It would appear that merging those two items is not a good idea.
Like, I don't know the difference between bile and acid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's an interest.
Okay, well, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do anyway.
Excellent. Don't pick it.
You do have what you need.
In this galaxy. Careful, combining those items might. Careful.
What was he saying?
In this.
Oh.
Careful, nothing. In this galaxy, those two items don't do anything together. Maybe it's different in your neck of the woods, huh?
God. He's trying so hard to be nice.
Yeah.
That is, if she can face.
This fat ass won't fit.
Roger's too caked up.
Relatable.
That's an interesting idea.
Colonel,
right.
I'm trying to climb to the plaque, but my ass is dummy thick.
It keeps getting stuck on the plaque. The amount of shit I've got left is getting less and less.
If it makes you feel any better, I did not find this as intuitive at all as a child.
Excellent.
No.
As it.
No, Lord knows I didn't get any of this shit. There's a reason that I still have my Space Quest 6 player's guide. I got a lot of use out of it.
This is the main pancreatic duct.
It still has the sticker on the side from Babbage's for 1995.
Oh.
Don't touch. It prop. As it acts.
Probably I think, there you go.
Now, what the fuck? Like...
The alveoli is well placed in the blockage.
I was like, oh, I bet I'm gonna drown and I'm gonna need the air out of the alveoli. Nope.
Excellent.
Nope.
Don't take it.
What? Oh.
Don't take it back out. It's all fine where it is. You can't.
Remember Rick's definition?
No, hold on. Don't start. Don't start doing that yet.
Don't start your shit, David.
Nothing happened. It would as.
But yes, I do remember. The thing is, I don't have what I assume I would need to do anything with that, but...
The alveoli. Don't take.
Oh my god. So stupid! I literally was like, oh, they've got gas. Okay, I'm gonna use them to breathe. No. Okay, I'm gonna blow them up. I don't have any fire. Like, no. Just wrong.
These little islets drip a pancreatic enzyme. This is later mixed with some stuff from the gallbladder to make that wonderful green bile antifreeze-looking stuff that humanoid hurlers the universe over have come to know and hate.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
That's delightfully non-helpful. Your words are... These little islets drip a pancreas...
So I'm fine in the enzymes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Despite the overwhelming urge to play Rocky with these cute little dangly things, you are wise enough to realize that you must inflict as little damage as possible to Stellar's interior.
Didn't stop us from using a staple, but alright. Like, that's probably a problem, but alright.
You were just putting the staple somewhere else in the stomach. It's fine.
Don't.
There you
You
go.
maneuver your helmet beneath the drip and manage to snag a nice little dollop of the stuff.
Don't really understand why I'm doing
Pretty
this.
cool looking, huh?
I think Space Quest's biggest problem is issues of conveyance.
Yes, and that's especially the case here, because I think that they intended to have a lot more information here for you to help you figure all of this stuff out.
Don't touch. No. That.
Listen, if, Mark Crow and Josh or Scott had to do all this research, you might as well have to do it too.
I think it was just a case of one of the casualties of development hell being that all of the neat documentation that they had for this to help you, learn what you needed to do just didn't happen. But you're oozing through this at record pace, Souha.
Thank
We're
you.
almost there.
Are you guys proud of me?
I'm very proud of you.
Are you proud of me, fathers?
In the.
It's father with like a umlaut over the A.
It would appear that merging those two items.
Oh, really?
Yep, can't go back up there.
Well, not that I want to, but I'm just like...
I miss the gallbladder.
Honestly, I half expected you to see the hook for the end of this game and just be like, you know what? No, I don't need to finish Space Quest. I'm done here.
What the heck? Okay. I'd forgotten there was another place I hadn't gone yet. What? What's going on? Okay. What? Okay, whatever. What?
Since you've entered the tapeworm not partially digested, you'll probably give him heartburn. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Is there a reason? You know what? This woman does not seem like she's in great shape.
That certainly is one buff parasite.
I think I'm gonna spew. But who'll notice? Man, that thing is ugly.
Wow, incredible line reads here.
Excellent get.
God, shut up. I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't mean that.
It's not your fault.
It's a tapeworm. He seems to be lazily grazing in the valley of the villi.
This is my least favorite screen in Space Quest.
Excellent get.
I fucking hate this very much.
It's pretty gross, but doesn't.
Excellent.
I don't know how to phrase this. It's not my particular combination of like most hated things, so I'm okay.
Okay. Good, because this just fucking skeeves me out.
It would appear that murder.
I understand. It is pretty nasty.
Tapeworm.
I'm just gonna put this on my head. Farewell.
Boy, wouldn't it? It would appear. It would.
Oops.
The shuttle's alarm
Oh my
is
God.
now activated.
I didn't think I could do that from here.
Well, I guess if you think about it, the radio waves are carrying pretty far.
Since you've entered the tapeworm. Hey, don't put your.
I was trying to talk to it, but okay.
Since you've entered the tape.
Jeez.
That's an interesting idea.
Am I missing something?
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, well. No!
I miss the tapeworm.
This puzzle, Souha, I'm just gonna tell you, it's I don't understand it. I've never understood it. I don't think that it's a very logical puzzle. So you are welcome to, you're welcome to fiddle until you find it, but you are not going to like solve this and be like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Can I walk this way?
No.
No.
Okay. Am I missing an item?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I probably won't get it, but let me just see where I get to. Am I missing an item from this area?
No.
Okay.
You may well just stumble upon this.
I think that all of us stumbled on this by accident as
Yes.
opposed to...
An interesting. You now own one of those tiny timed release pills.
Okay. Did not realize that's what I was doing.
It's one of those neat little.
Okay.
You now own.
Oh, more or same thing?
I think it's just the same.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Actually, wait. I just want to see if this does anything.
Nothing.
Oops.
As cool as.
Okay. done here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. Impressive. The tapeworm suddenly becomes much more animated.
That'll kill you much faster.
It would appear... Boy... The tapeworm is a little wired, thanks to you. He looks like he has plenty of energy. As cool...
You do need something with the tapeworm.
Oh, I'm not leaving the tapeworm. I'm coming back.
I don't know why those pills cause it to be full of energy. It didn't specify anything about them being like caffeine pills or anything.
No. What? I can't get more?
No, you're completely done with those.
Oh, I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it more until it overloads.
No, it's a lot dumber than that.
What do you think this is? Panera Lemonade? See, I can do timely
Topical.
references too.
See, yes, yes. As time, oh god damn it, as timeless as these guys themselves, you know, they'd be so proud. This is what I get for making fun of your your timely joke. My hubris. Huh?
Yeah, now that he's much more active, he's going to be much more passive.
Okay. No.
The tapeworm. Please remember to keep your arms and legs on the worm at all times.
You're right. That is a stupid, nonsensical puzzle. I literally was like, well, I'm not done. I have to finish this. But I did stumble into it, so...
You did. Just like everybody else who's ever played Space Quest 6.
Wow, this is the wired tapeworm, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that we have to do the backward motion as well.
Yow! Now that's a ride you won't take in the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, was it that thrilling? Also, they had to mention the Magic Kingdom, huh?
Yeah.
They couldn't even have said, like, Six Flags, which would have been, you know, a little bit more like, oh, yow, or whatever. All right.
It's not very conversant. Few cestodes are. This one's a dwarf. Hopefully, life's path will not lead you to meet any other kind.
This is nasty. I hate this.
Yeah, I hate it.
That's your vermilion friend who, with a little help from organic and pharmaceutical resources, was kind enough to give you that ride along the approximately 6.5 meters or so of small intestine that lies between here and the duodenum.
Every time he says duodenum, I think of Weird Al saying duodenum.
Yeah.
So you like the worm, huh?
No.
You like to ride the worm, huh?
What?
I let you ride the worm.
No! Oh no! Oh god damn! Please! Oh my god! I can't even skip it. No! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to touch it.
It's fine. You can just have a leisurely ride back. It's okay.
Yeah. Now that you've got a worm boss.
Oh my god! There's no way out of this. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Keep your arms and legs.
You know, normally I would cut this out, but I think I'm going to keep it in.
My suffering. You know, at least at least make it like a Jurassic Park Genesis game, you know, where you're on the is it Gallimimus?
Yow! Now that's a ride you won't take in the Magic Kingdom.
He just makes that incredible "Hurrah!" noise. Hurrah! All right. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, let's save our game.
Egads, man, just how low have we sunk?
Is that how it's said? Egads?
All the way to the junction of the large and small intestines, that's how low. This also happens to be the home of the appendix.
Now I just want to hear Gary Owens give us a zounds.
Zones. You know, he'd say it like insane.
How does she get this stuff into her digestive system? That's a screw Stellar probably doesn't remember.
Remember. Zanes. So...
You pull away a cracked piece of the filling.
Filling?
Yeah, like a tooth filling?
Yeah, what is she eating?
You snap off a shard of fingernail and gingerly introduce it into your pocket.
Oh, I'm gonna gag. That's so disgusting. Oh, I hate this game. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
You carefully, very carefully, stole the paper clip in your pocket.
Does she have pica? Like, could you guys not have thought of something that would make sense to do the same things in somebody's body?
Can't budget.
What is this?
Talk about hard currency. The Buckazoid has proven itself once again. This is even one of the old-style ones. Might be worth some money. Too bad you can't carry it.
Like, really? I wonder if they're going to explain this.
This seems to be a sludge of rather heavy and not-so-digestible items. Sludge reminds you of your old nemesis. Well, you finished him off, but he still causes you to change your clothing more than the average person.
This woman is like an episode of My Strange Addiction.
This is an example of environmental storytelling, so...
Oops.
Science.
I didn't mean that, but we're gonna leave it. How to express my disgust. There we go.
No, I think I've already done things above and
Oh
beyond
my
the call of
God.
duty. Hey, a guy has to draw the line somewhere, and gosh darn it, this guy's drawn the line right at the colon.
Oh, really?
You've never even met her mother.
Yeah.
Whatever, shut up. Am I done here?
You are, yes.
So I have to ride the Woim again?
Yes, the Woim.
Ugh.
So you like the worm, huh?
Oh.
You like to ride the worm, huh? I let you ride the worm.
Is that a reference to something?
It's gotta be. So you didn't notice this back at the beginning, and I didn't catch it until after you'd put the EVA suit on. I didn't want to draw your attention back to it, but there is something more you can do with the shuttle.
Okay.
So that is your next
Can
objective.
I go back up there?
Yeah, that is your next objective, is the shuttle.
Okay. It still doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
No, it doesn't. But at least we're done with that fucking tapeworm.
I know. I honestly can't believe that the narrator wasn't just like, hey, come on, buddy, it's the only way you'll ever be in some lady's colon, am I right?
Yes, this game came too soon for a Roger's all up in them guts joke.
You know what? I was thinking earlier about what if this were King's Quest 6 hands, but now I'm like, man, thank God.
Let's see. Although we could let you do a macho Tarzan swing, fall down, and make a complete fool of yourself, we would advise you to go back down and climb up the old way.
It would have been a lot funnier, so, thanks for nothing.
Now,
But imagine this in Leisure Suit Larry's hands and how just nightmarish that would be.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Imagine a
Whoops.
Leisure Suit Larry game where you go inside of a woman's body. That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Oh no! Don't, I knew! I fucking knew! I was like, I bet you they've done it. Listen, if they can do a spy thriller, why wouldn't they do a Leisure Suit Larry gets all up in, you know, whoever they've got. Passionate Patty. Inside Passionate Patty.
You neatly replace the EVA suit in its proper place.
Wow, okay.
The shuttle. Gee, you're not that. Gee, the shuttle. You know as loser.
Okay.
You summon the...
Interesting. I've done this, but I haven't done this. Oops. No.
Excellent guess. That's an... as cool.
What?
You missed.
Oh. Then I'm not guys does make me laugh. Something very old 90s about it.
Your utterance. This is the shuttle. Don't...
So there is something you can do here, but it doesn't have to do with the map.
Okay.
It feels like you might want to... Don't pick... That wouldn't...
Turn the shuttle back on.
Oh, is it off? Did I turn it off?
It's on now.
You hit the power button and then stepped away.
Try doing initiation.
I guess I won't get far without fuel.
So that's the issue you were having right now.
Don't...
Where was I putting these things? In the hood, or?
As cool. It would... The trunk is...
Or what? No. Okay.
Boy, would... It probably... It...
There might be something outside the ship you can look at that'll give you a hint.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay, then that means I gotta do this again.
Gotta get dressed every single time.
Mm-hmm.
X... Uh-oh, this tank's cover The third fuel tank is as closed as it can get.
Doy?
Uh-oh. The third fuel...
Doy?
So it's the third fuel tank.
This heat tile looks loose. Whoops. I have to stop doing that.
The third fuel...
Doy?
Considering this is the thrust of your entire investigation in the bowels, I feel like they could have emphasized this better.
They should have emphasized this way better. But I guess a flashing
I actually
light...
thought this is what I meant to be. All right, silver. Okay.
It's...
My God.
They can't just leave the fucking suit on.
Excuse me.
It's a paperclip from Stellar's appendix. You're definitely going to have to talk to Stellar about her eating habits. That is, if you make it out of here. It probably seemed... That's an as excellent... Uh-oh. The third...
Doy?
It's a chunk of...
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Good boy. Now leave the pretty shuttle tanks alone. They're all happy now. You neatly replace... You summon...
Perhaps I'd get farther if I kept this.
It is in there.
That is so petty.
My God. It's honestly amazing to me that they decided the colon was their limit. And it makes me think that actually someone else decided for them that the colon was their limit. Well, we could do some real damage here, so
Yeah.
can't wait to do all that.
Put your EVA suit
One more
on.
time. Hopefully for the last time.
Can't even just put it on. I have to hold it in my pockets. My protest is leaving the door open.
I'm not going to be neat and orderly this time.
Is there oxygen in the body? Like, I know we have oxygen in us, but I mean, like, if you were like in here, would there
Good
really
question.
would there be oxygen? Like,
I think the bigger question is where's the
It's
light
old
coming
gray
from?
matter itself, our friend, the brain. At least some of us are familiar with it. I don't remember seeing you at the meetings.
wow.
For some reason, you're drawing a complete blank on information regarding the brain.
Well, you're the one who's supposed to know, Smarty. So
It's the old gray matter, but
looks like you're the one drawing a blank. How you like that shit?
See, it doesn't feel so great,
Okay.
does it?
What the hell is that noise?
I believe it is my cat yawning.
It's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's your cat?
Thought it was.
No, it's. I think it's game audio.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear that?
it's pretty
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's pretty tough. It manages to resist your manly effort.
It's so creepy.
Come on, by now you should know to take it easy on the merchandise.
Should I know that? Wow, okay, so I can
Oh.
come down here.
No.
I believe this is a glitch.
Yeah, it's glitched.
No, but this.
Yikes. How am I supposed to jump across this one?
See? Perfectly fine.
No, there was definitely a puzzle that you skipped. A puzzle, I say, quote unquote.
Alright, let me save.
That is very funny, though, that you managed to get out. I don't even know if it has any bearing on anything.
Oh god. I'm sure we're all in a hurry to get through, but I feel like I owe it to our 3 viewers that we have left at the end of this to just, do the puzzle.
Those of you who have stuck it out with us, thank you.
We salute you.
It would appear that it probably seemed
I think you missed.
You slice away with the nail and, amazingly enough, manage to cut a slice in the barrier.
Okay. That's all that was.
Honestly, I should have just let you stay with the glitch.
But you got 3 points out of it.
Yeah,
so.
it's true. And your
good,
score is now
okay.
469. Nice.
Nice.
Yikes. How am I supposed to jump across this one?
I found out that our friend Leo does not think 69 nice is funny. And now every time I hear it, I'm like, Leo. If you're watching, hi, Leo. Oh, we're just... Okay. Oh, okay, that
There
was
you go.
close.
Man, that was close.
The number of times that Space Quest 6 expects you to just do something 3 times.
Well, that's why I kept jumping on the Twinkie. I was like, maybe that's gonna be, you know... Oh. Okay, can we fall now? Please, can we fall? Okay, no, we can't. We're really just... Alright.
Nope. We're just going to watch
This is-
this sprinting animation again.
Yep. And
It's
we're
good
also going to
exercise,
do
though.
this. I really appreciate that they make you do it every time. Okay. Alright. Those must be the nanites.
Holy captain's log, Batman. There are a few more of those nanites here. How am I going to handle this one?
Great question. Throw a fish!
I don't think I can...
Boy, wouldn't it...
Oh,
Got 'em.
Wow, okay.
So close, and yet so far away. How embarrassing to get wasted by the Laurel and Hardy of nanites.
Okay, I guess so. I don't really see that in them, but that's fine.
I don't think I...
Excellent. As cool. It probably... Nice mood light. Nanites are there, and they look real pissy. That's an... Boy, that's an... You chuck a gallstone at one of the robots, causing it to think the other one did it. You chuck another gallstone, this time at the other robot, who also thinks the other one did it.
Go on, get him.
This is just bump on a log and stick in the mud.
Yeah. Without the charm, unfortunately, but I did enjoy.
That was quite effective. That was very impressive, Roger. I'll bet that's not something you hear every decade.
Well, considering I've saved the universe however many times, it actually is something that I've heard many times. Thank you so much for your belief in me.
Walk on up there if you want to touch them. Walk.
I think the best part about moving on from Space Quest will be that you no longer have a narrator making fun of you.
I think that line was referring to if they were still active and they would kill you.
Oh, you mean touching them?
Yeah.
Walk on up there. Walk on.
Yeah, you can't do anything with them.
Okay.
Nice move. It wouldn't be...
So am I doing about as expected here, or a little better, or a little worse?
You're going
It's a
faster
recently
than I
constructed
expected, so
shaft
that's
from
awesome.
the
Okay.
hemispheres of Stellar's... It's a recent...
Yeah, we're almost done.
You
Nice.
summon...
So this is the motor control center. Nope, I'd better not mess with that. Nope, I'd better not mess with that. I've got to go easy on Stellar if I expect her to be able to survive. This sign says this is her pleasure center.
Oh, but the colon's too much.
This sign says this is... No, I'd better not. It would get too violent in here.
What does that mean?
No, I'd...
You're not a violent girl, Rosilla. Jeez.
No.
You're not a violent girl, wrote Stellar.
Interesting. The sign says this is Stellar's cough control center.
Well, I'm sure that's gonna be important.
This button.
Oh, this is her choice of men center. It looks a little odd.
Ha! What my choice of men center looks like.
Large.
Just a rippling muscle.
It's a recently constructed...
It's that, frame of Beauty and the Beast with Gaston with his tits out.
It's just a picture of that scene.
This is strange looking. Used pieces of nanite hardware as well as some stuff that looks vaguely like mining equipment litter the area. Your effort to move it is futile. This would be a challenge for you even if you were full size. Your effort to move... A small opening between the brain wall and the debris pile allows a small amount of light to escape. Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong.
Why couldn't he just be like, good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, right.
You're really trying, and I see that. 6 whole games you've really tried, and I'm just glad you're still here.
A genuine narrator in this adventure game?
They gotta neg you.
That's the elevator.
The whole energy.
That's as boy would as it. A huge pile. This is strange. Look, it feels your effort to move it. Your effort to move. Your effort. Your.
I don't like this puzzle either.
Axel. It would that boy. It would act boy as ax that. Your effort to.
Oh, this
button.
interesting.
That's it.
Jesus.
Boy would boy it.
Okay, I guess it did something.
Mm-hmm.
A small opening. That wouldn't.
Ugh. Ah! Even in this suit, that hurts like a... Jeez. What's going on here? And what's with that big robot?
Well, well, Mr. Wilco. I must confess to being impressed that you made it this far. You are either a very lucky man, or the classic case of how looks can be deceiving.
Why not both?
From what I know of your history, I can't say that in this case looks are necessarily deceiving. On the other hand, I don't think luck accounts for it all either. There's definitely something different about you, Mr. Wilco. It's a pity, though. I'm afraid this is where the odds catch up with you, Roger. I do hope you don't mind me referring to you as Roger. I feel we can both be on a first-name basis now, since we will soon be sharing such intimate moments. My rebirth and your death.
Oh, I thought she was like, I'm gonna bone you.
Order. I'll attend to you in a moment.
She's just cucking Dr. Bellows.
Details to finish before I transfer my consciousness into this body.
And we don't know what they're
Enjoy
into.
it, Roger.
Yeah, I mean, he might like
It'll be
it.
among the very last of your memories. Oh, and by the way, escape attempts will prove to be futile. You will be incinerated if necessary.
Ooh, incinerate me, mommy.
Jeez, what a bit.
What a bit?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. What a
was
bitch.
That you were saying?
I was like, what a bit? What?
Me? I was saying, what a bite. Yeah, I had a little trouble with some parasites a while ago down in the digestive tract. That's all it was.
Well, that noise isn't annoying.
The sight of the claws mounted on the turret make you wish you were wearing a Depends undergarment.
You just say diaper.
It's a piece of mining equipment. She's been digging around in the cortex.
Undergarment.
Don't touch that. Don't pick. Use. It's a piece of mining equipment. That wouldn't. Don't pick. Don't touch. Hey, don't put your axe. It wouldn't be.
I thought she was going to incinerate me.
If you try to escape.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know if you can actually try to escape.
I've got this bundle of nerves. I wonder what I can use to make this into something.
You've... Okay. What?
Obviously.
I don't exactly know what I did.
Wow, that was actually a great idea. Go figure.
Yeah, I kicked her butt. Just look at me. MacGyver wishes he could be me. It was bound to happen. The never-ending battle between good and evil was once again waged, and once again, good has emerged victorious. Yes, and with me on its side, how could it lose? Yes.
Oh
once
my
again,
God.
I have struck a blow for good over evil. It was in a... Hey!
It was an Evie.
Ah! What? But
Okay.
I thought I took care of you.
Well, it appears you thought wrong now, doesn't it, Roger?
Dead fish, dead fish, dead
Well,
fish.
I haven't survived this long without taking precautions. The robot was just hardware. My mind still exists.
Oh, real wonderful. Ooh!
Yes!
Ah!
It's finally happening!
Hey, watch those tentacles, lady. I thought that being partially embedded in the street on polysorbate was a strange feeling.
Alright, squeeze me, let's do this! There we go. Ew!
Embarrassing getting wasted by an old lady, tentacles or not. You'd better hope no one saw that. Excellent guess.
Come on, let me use the goddamn fish.
You missed. You missed.
In this
Fish, that's brain food.
Wow, what an excellent line read.
All right. She actually chowed down on that rancid fish.
I can't believe they
thought
finally
I'd
let
never
me.
get rid of that fish.
I'm saying. You know, I was half kidding, but I really was hoping that it was going to be the last, like, puzzle in the game. So I could
Yes.
just fucking use it.
I do like that gag that you've had the fish for the whole goddamn game, and there it is.
I thought they would just leave it, honestly. Like, because I really don't put it past them to just be like, haha, isn't it funny that this nasty thing's been in your pocket and you never get to use it?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Bellows looking really bummed out at Sharpay's death.
Okay. Now,
one last gross out.
Are these alien, like, forehead ridges, or...
No, she just has a wrinkly forehead.
I feel like Roger did also. Yeah, that is so gross. Ew! My God!
One more for the road.
Yeah. That is one of the things I hate the most. Like, whatever.
Now for some romantic dialogue.
Hell yeah. Romance time. Let's do
Boy,
this.
Stellar. With all that's happened recently, I
God,
never
those
would
forehead
have
ridges are
imagined we'd be
something.
standing here together.
It is a miracle, Roger. I was afraid that by the time you got my message, it would be too late. I was certain I was doomed. But you didn't let me down. What you did was incredibly brave, Roger. Not to mention intensely risky. It took Dr. Bellows a lot of work to clean up after you and Sharpay. I must say, Roger, there's not a man in the universe who knows me inside the way you do.
No.
It was a strange feeling, but I went in there all business. There wasn't a moment I wasn't thinking of your welfare.
Except when I was almost about to
Oh,
go
give
into
me
your
a
colon.
break. Let me put my boots on. It's getting deep in here.
Cheese it, pal, or I'll rip out your larynx and you won't be able to get a job doing bad voiceover work for Chinese action pictures.
What did you say, Roger?
I was just mumbling to myself. You know, Stellar, there's one thing I noticed while inside you I thought
here
I
it
might
comes.
share.
And what's that, Roger?
You gotta eat better.
You eat like a goat. You really have to change your eating habits, Stellar. I saw some things in your digestive tract I wouldn't wish on Sludge Vohall. You really have to clean up your consumption act.
What a dick.
Yes, I know. Dr. Bellows said he was able to fix most everything done to me during Sharpay's invasion, as well as patching an ulcer that was playing havoc with my stomach. He told me the same things.
You might also try chewing. You had a hunk of Twinkoid wedged in your throat that would have
Really?
gotten Linda Lovelace.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Roger, okay, I got the message. Let's change the subject, shall we?
Aren't you excited
Ask
to
me
play
where I'm
Leisure Suit Larry with me?
Why don't you just tell me?
Boy, some fun you are.
Sorry, I guess I'm a little grumpy. I had a real day. I had to clean the captain's log entry container. Then somebody got a nice buzz and ate rear and decided to take a wormhole ride in the Hollows suite. They hit a few wrong buttons, and the next thing I know, I'm cleaning Vergon Nebula sets and hors d'oeuvres off every wall and ceiling. Apparently, they truly did make the room spin. Boy, they spackled everything.
Thank
I
you.
used the
Thank
putty knife
you.
to chip loose some of the chunks of...
So much. Thank you.
Roger, I'm sorry you had a rough day, but can we please change
Why did they
the
do that to her
subject?
forehead? I genuinely don't understand
Oh,
what the intent was
sorry.
there.
I don't know.
Anyway, I think you're gonna like your next assignment.
Really? What is it? Where is it?
Sorry, you're just gonna have to wait to find out.
And wait to find out we still are. 28 years later.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
Yeah.
So I'll never get to see sparks fly between these two who are totally into each other.
Not unless you look up some Space Quest
You-
fan fiction.
You don't think that was that exchange was smoldering?
I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, and, like, trust me, romance expert here. But, I think they just could have gone for it just a little bit more.
As Roger and Stellar warp off into the Nebula set, many questions remain.
Many.
Will Roger and Stellar become an item? How will Beatrice Wankmeister react when she hears about this new friend in Roger's life?
Well, yeah.
Will Roger's voice be a few octaves higher as a result?
Oh,
Would they
come
dare to
on.
make another one of these things? Only time and money will tell.
Oh no, time and money did tell.
Up to my lips in urinal pucks lately.
The answer
I
was
hope it's something
no to
different.
all of those questions. That's so sad.
There's a couple of lines of Roger dialogue here.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Who wrote this crap? Oh, yeah, Scott. Yeah, well, yeah, then good work.
Yes, not our beloved Josh Mandel. We forgive him. We forgive you, King. Josh Mandel would never do this to us.
So, how was your Space Quest experience overall?
I really think that 1 and 2 were the highlights.
Did you hear about the animator who killed himself? Yeah, he couldn't draw his own breath.
I thought that was the funniest joke. I would record myself repeating that joke.
Oh no!
All right, that's all from Roger. So,
Okay.
what are your closing thoughts on Space Quest, Souha?
1 and 2 still for me really are in this kind of untouchable space of I really, really enjoyed it. They really
These, by the way, are the
captured.
credits. They're called credits because, well, we can't afford to really pay anybody until more people buy the game.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, I feel like I don't remember why I felt this way about 3, but I just feel like 3 onward, they started to be a little bit more like diminishing returns, and I think 4 was the first voiced one, right? And then 5 was the Star Trek one.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
4, I actually liked a lot of 4, but then I feel like in the end I was really frustrated by it. So I think 1, 2, and 4 are probably my favorites. I really liked 5 at first, and I enjoyed reading
All
with you
these
guys,
people
but
worked on this dumb game?
sorry, I get thrown off every time. But yeah, I feel like 5 really just took an unforgivable turn for me at the end, where it was like, okay, no, I don't want to. And also the ship combat was too unnecessarily like tedious, or not the combat, but like just navigation and stuff. It was too unnecessarily tedious.
I'm still quite fond of the Space Quest, but I think that fresh eyes help see all the wrinkles for the stuff we've overlooked
sure.
throughout our
Charles
lives.
Martinet is in this game. Oh my god, I did not realize that.
Yeah, he voiced Pa Concha Hockton as well.
Also, who's Denny Delk? I remember that name from some other adventure game.
Denny Delk.
Hold on a second, let me see.
I know that he was the voice actor for King Graham in King's Quest VII, but you wouldn't know it because then they decided not to have Graham in King's Quest VII.
Murray! It's Murray! I knew it! Oh my god!
Okay, yeah, also Murray.
Amazing. Okay. Cool. But yeah, so I feel like maybe...
Bye-bye. 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 That's it. Bye-bye.
Okay.
No more. Bye-bye. That's it. All finished. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow, the sound quality is incredible here.
Farewell. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, maybe it was intentional.
Bye-bye. Okay, this is it. The last time. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you for playing Space Quest 6. This is Gary Owens, signing off.
Oh, that's a nice way to end it. Thank you, Gary. So suffice it to say, for me, I feel like there's some real value here, but for me, it's mostly in the first 2 and then some of 4. I feel like maybe if I had played them like you guys when I was young, I assume I would have had a little bit more of a forgiving eye towards it. Because I'm sure that other people play King's Quest and they're like, how could anyone justify this? Whereas for me, I'm like, no, it's perfect. Yes, it's annoying, but no, it's perfect. Like
I feel like
I get it.
I feel like the humor and the tone just aren't really your thing. I think that was a big detractor for the series. I remember remarking to you early on that after Space Quest 2, it only gets better because I feel like the games improve more and more with each entry. I can see what you mean for sure about Space Quest 1 because that's the one that I've gone back to most. I do have a lot of fond memories of 4 and 6, especially a lot of the the voice lines, but as David said, seeing them through the fresh eyes of somebody experiencing these puzzles for the first time, there's a lot to be desired from the Space Quest series. It's still very close to me, and that's something that'll never change. It was a big thing for me and my dad, and my brother. So Space Quest was a family endeavor. I mean, to the day that I lost my father, he would still refer to money as buckazoids. So,
Dad,
it was our thing. Sweet. It was our thing. So Space Quest is dear to me, but I definitely see the flaws that you've experienced. But overall, are you happy that you played through them?
Yeah, actually, very. Not only because I would like to make my own adventure game, and I really learn a lot about what kind of experiences I like and don't like, but I just feel like this was such a big gap in my adventure game history, and like knowing how much it means to you guys, and especially you, Rick, with your family. Like I enjoy having that experience. So I mean, even if there were some parts I did not like, overall I feel very positive about it. And like when I look back overall, I think about 1 and 2. Yes, there were times that I got stuck, but I really experienced a sort of magic. Like, oh my god, this is just like new, new classic adventure game that I'm excited, and I hope that I will find in some of these other old classics that I've not played. But if nothing else, at least I had those.
Well, thank you very much for playing through the series and entertaining our nostalgia. David, anything else you want to add before we sign off?
If we want to squeeze out a little bit more content out of these episodes to pad them a little bit, we could always subject Souha to the Space Quest 7 trailer that was teased before it was.
Oh my god!
I don't know if that's necessary. I don't know if that's necessary.
We'll do that privately.
Yeah, we could do that privately. There was a demo for Space Quest 6, which is completely different and has its own puzzles, which is not very long. And I do think that sometime we should revisit that. Because it is neat, and it is the only time that you actually use one of the Mr. Soylent machines. They did not feature in any of the puzzles in the actual game, but there was a puzzle in the demo that had them. So it's a little side story. It has nothing to do with the main game, but it's a neat little thing. So I think we should try it sometime.
Yeah, sure.
But for now, I think that there's enough of an appetite to get away from Space Quest for a little while, and we can maybe revisit that before we start our next big series, which will be coming in a few weeks. But until then, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, David and Souha, for going through this series once again for the second time on this channel. I promise no more Space Quest until we get to that demo, and then we'll put it away for a while. But we've got some adventure game fantasy lined up for you in the coming weeks. So we do hope that you will stick around and hopefully enjoy that. So thank you all so much. Please save early. Please save often. And take care of yourselves.
See ya.
Bye.